Shazam! Fury of the Gods is the latest DCEU film, and one of the last ones as well. Let's see if this new superhero film is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. When a vengeful trio of ancient gods arrive on Earth in search of the magic stolen from them long ago, Shazam and his allies get thrust into a battle for their superpowers, their lives, and the fate of the world. The first Shazam film was a lot of fun. I loved Zachary Levi in the role of Billy Batson playing a kid, and Asher Angel as the teenage version of him. There was a nice blend of heart and comedy and action that made it one of the better DCEU films. I didn't have the most expectations going into the sequel, based on the poor marketing of the film and not a lot of buzz surrounding the movie. And I do think that Shazam 2 is still a lot of fun. It's nowhere as deep or as entertaining as that first film, but it really takes the elements that made that first film work so well and expand on it in the second film. The action feels bigger, there's more at stake with the villains, but what continues so well in the sequel is the family dynamics. We have Billy, who's about to turn 18. He's worried about phasing out of the foster care system, and his family will kick him out of the house. And so there's a lot that he is worried about, but he is holding on to the family and all of the superheroes of the alter egos that these characters have. He refuses to go out on solo adventures. He needs the family there with him. And I love how they just continued that story. It was at the tail end of the first film when we saw the family kind of really come together, their alter egos, and now it's in full force. Yes, everybody's kind of doing their own thing, and he's trying to keep that together. But when the film is at its best is the family dynamics. Seeing the mother and father in here and everybody else trying to come together and feel that connection, it works. It puts a smile on my face. I definitely feel all those heartwarming moments when we have the family members get together, rely on each other, express how they're feeling. Everything about it really does work. And we see a lot more of the other characters and very personal moments for them as well. Billy's going through a lot in here, and we have Freddy, who's kind of feel like he's separated from Billy within the film. He's getting very close to Rachel Zegler's character. She plays Anne in the film and one of the gods. I love that connection in the film, and they were building this character up separately, but I wanted more of them two together. But it is realistic as they start to get older that they're going to want to do their own thing. Though the moments with Billy Batson as a teenager feels more serious, and he is worried about phasing out of the foster care system and not being part of this family. The role from Asher Angel as Billy felt more mature. And the role of Zachary Levi as Billy Batson definitely feels more comedic, and they really don't match. He's giving this teenage-like performance, and it really does work. A lot of comedy in it, really energetic performance, but it's not matching the overall presence of the teenage version of Billy. So when you look at both characters, this time around, they do feel separated and different, like completely different characters. Asher Angel as Billy Batson, more serious, a lot of things weighing him down, and then we have Zachary Levi here to bring all these jokes and kind of lighten the mood up within the film. I wanted more of like a common understanding between the two versions of Billy. But seeing all the other characters and their alter egos, with Freddy played by Adam Brody and Megan Good in here, they're really fun, and seeing how they can have that youthful performance. Now, the trio of gods that enter the story, played by Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu and Rachel Zegler in here, they feel more menacing, and their story feels more of a threat this time around. And I really like that urgency and a lot of the action that comes along with it. They aren't the strongest DCEU villains. I think that there's pretty one-note characters, except for Rachel Zegler, who's just kind of in the middle of everything. Do we see her as an ally, or is she a villain in this story? Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu, although menacing in here, aren't the deepest characters, and their villains feel kind of just average and thin at best. But Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods is still a lot of fun. I loved seeing Zachary Levi in here. The tones of the characters really do feel off. It goes from being serious to very comedic back and forth. It just does not match. I love the action. It really amps it up. A lot of references to previous DCEU characters, even going as far as Warner Brothers spoiling a pretty big cameo at the end of the film. But I enjoyed this film. It's weak at times in terms of its story and some of the themes that they tried to approach early on that they seem to just forget about later down the road. But the character dynamics, the relationships between the family members really works in here. The comedy is a lot of fun. I laughed quite often in here. It's a very light-hearted DCEU film, and I felt that same way about the first film. I enjoyed the first film just a little more than this film, mostly based off of the tone shift in the second film and how the characters really do feel different. But still a lot of fun. I recommend it. I don't think it's going to make the most money at the box office this weekend, based off of the buzz and the poor marketing for it, but I still really liked it. And if you like that first film, I think you'll enjoy this one. More action, more of a threat in here, but the characters at times feel just a little bit weaker. So before I give you my score for Shazam Fury of the Gods, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where this film ranks amongst all the other 2023 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for Shazam Fury of the Gods. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.